Hey people, I'm sorry I haven't been posting much lately. To the people who actually care, apparently some of you do. To the other ones who are like, who the fuck does this chick think she is? I don't know what the hell's wrong with my viewers. But anyway, that wasn't a good way to start this, but the lesson is kind of a hard one to swallow. So, really, I want to talk about taking on too many projects at once. I see where God is speaking to me through that. So I'm going to say what I have to say, and then I'm going to explain to you how God speaks to people if you've never experienced that before. Because I did have someone recently who went into a full-blown panic attack because he could not understand why God kept speaking or what was happening. So, hey guys, lately I've been building a fire pit. My dad thinks that I'm getting high again because it looks really trashed out here. Dad, there's a reason that the song Because I Got High is a song. Although really on meth, usually you just clean a whole lot. So either way, I'm good. But basically what's been happening is I will build a fire pit and be like, awesome, this is great, this is perfect. How can I make it a little bit better? And then I will take it all down and move it. I don't know why. I really don't know why I keep moving it. I'll move it completely across the yard and try to either recreate it and fix it at the same time or just recreate it. Even just recreating the same pattern with the same fucking bricks. For some reason, it ain't working. On level ground, on concrete, on dug up ground, it doesn't matter. I'm hearing God again. No matter what I do, I just keep trying to make it better. And I'm going to show you real quick what God showed me as the easiest, best way to build a little fire pit kiln with bricks. Excuse me, this is going to take just a moment. Hello, guys. You're doing better. I hope you can see that okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't want to step on you. By the way, it took less time the first time I built it because all the bricks were right where I needed them, which was right where I was. You didn't notice, these are laid flat. These bricks just happen to be the kind that I have. They all have holes in them. And so these are actually stacked upright. these are actually old bricks that are not slave bricks, but they are, I do have some slave bricks in the back. That is not stamped with anything, so I think it might be one. I just gotta pass it. Now, I had a different rock back then. This one is the one that my friend gave me. He was my boyfriend, but we're not together anymore. But now we're still friends. And it was something that I could kind of like pull in and out. Which, yes, I know that's funny. But it wasn't funny. It was to control the amount of air. Oh, that way better. It would control the amount of air that was going in and out. So you can't see very well because it's nighttime. And I didn't do it quite as well. Actually, I did it pretty fucking perfect right now. I thought that it was better before, but now it's got the air pockets I need. It has space for all of the cans that I spaced around it. And it took me less than 5 minutes to build that. And the first time it was faster because I was literally going choo, 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 choo. I was just letting God or the spirit, whatever you want to say, move through me. And I was just building. And I stopped and I looked at it and I said, well, it's real short. And God said, you got a problem with short stuff? And I said, no. And I said, I feel like it needs to be taller. And God said, okay, let's build it taller. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to show you my unfortunate yard. Don't judge. Well, judge, actually. Okay, hold on. So I have built this thing, which is what's funny is the one that I use is right here, which you can't really see very well. It's a little concrete planter. And it works awesome because I put it up on a couple of the bricks that I didn't end up using, obviously. Well, I mean, I dry stacked all of these so they can be put up, taken down a million times. And if God speaks to you while you do that, God damn it, do it, because it was awesome. It was a fun summer. But this is what I use the most, which is just a planter. But I've had to finagle it. So if you try that, it's not going to work, just so you know. So don't get discouraged. Then you can see, and I can't move the laptop or my internet will go out. This is the kerfuffering. I'm standing in front of it, but it goes way back about at least a good 20 feet of nothing but trash. And I've stacked bricks and I've stacked concrete planters. These concrete planters are not light. And I put one on top of a thing that's so heavy that I can barely roll it some days. And I mean, I'm working with a little bit here. I did a lot of push-ups when I was in jail. So guys, that took no time at all. And thank God whoever was watching stopped watching because I kind of was getting nervous. Which, by the way, I hate these videos and God just tells me to do them when I'm doing them. So if this is your first time watching me, I apologize for that every time. I know, or not every time, but most times. You're dancing with me, apparently. I hate being the center of attention. Yes, I'm wearing leggings. They're peacock leggings under shorts. And then this because I'm at home and I don't care what I look like right now. But had I known that I was going to be recording, I would have dressed up and looked nice and all that. But at the end of the day, had I listened to God and just kept going with that, not only would I have not made a mess, I would have built that, said done, and the table behind me is all of the clay for the clay stuff that I've been trying to make, which is why I was building a fire pit in the first place, was for a kiln. Well, I did the kiln and it fired something perfect, and it was a ball. That's all it was. But it worked perfectly the first time. But I wanted better. And I wanted taller. And I kept doing it over and over and over again. And no matter how many times I did it, it didn't matter because I'd done it right the first time. And I should have just listened to God. You're not going to do everything right the first time, guys. None of us do. I didn't do my marriage right the first time. I did it right the second time. And he's building fire pits right now. So maybe one day he'll build a fire pit and miss me enough to call. But until then, I'm done building fire pits. I'm just going to keep listening to God and trusting that what I heard was right. And now, to tell you the relationship way that is relating to me, and explain how God speaks to us. So if for some reason something I said resonates with you as a metaphor, and you're like, man, she's talking about building fire pits, but I feel like she's talking about relationships. And I feel like she's talking about, I keep meeting all these girls that look just like my ex, or they talk just like her, or they dress just like her, or whatever. But for some reason, it's just not her. And you're like, man, I wonder if I should give her a call. Or man, as I keep making fun of, and I'm sorry, Trevor, I keep making fun of you. Baby mama, because this is the way you say it. Baby mama. And I loved her so much. And she's your soulmate, dude. Go get her. Stop wasting time in Virginia when you belong in Tennessee with your family. And by the way, guys, not all of us get it right the first time. I didn't. Not all of us get it right the second time. Oh, crap, I gotta stop because he's pulling in. But when you know, you just know. Just like how you don't really know you're in labor. He passed the driveway, so now I have to go run down the road. But, you know, when you know. And mine was a resonating boom. And I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and some of you might watch this and be like, she's ugly. I don't know why she even has any subscribers. I don't either. And I agree with you about the not so good looking part, especially when I'm not wearing makeup. But I meant the world to a few different people at different times in my life. And you will too. So get over yourself and it and everything. And just stop being miserable. Because you don't have to be. I have a man who told me he slept with another woman a few days ago. He didn't know that I saw it because I am kicked off of Facebook right now. And I've been trying to love him through it this whole time. And I did. And he's got a big fucking problem with it now. So poor dear. Okay, he's turned back around. Gotta go. Oh, it's not that guy. It's a different guy. Friend.